The elephant, the lion, and the fox. In a dense jungle, an elephant, a lion, and a fox lived in the same territory. The lion, being the strongest predator, considered himself the king of the jungle. He ruled with fear, attacking smaller animals and forcing them to bring him food. The elephant, though much larger and stronger, was peaceful and never interfered in anyone's matters. The fox, on the other hand, was clever and always looked for ways to benefit from others. One day, the lion grew tired of hunting and thought, "Why should I hunt when others can serve me?" He called the fox and said, "You are smart and fast. From now on, you must bring me food every day, or I will make you my next meal." The fox, fearing for his life, had no choice but to agree. However, he didn't want it to live under the lion's rule forever. While searching for food, the fox saw the elephant grazing near a river. An idea struck him. He approached the elephant and said, "Oh, mighty elephant, you are the strongest in the jungle, but the lion calls himself the king. If you defeat him, you will be the true ruler." The elephant, uninterested in power, replied, "I have no desire to fight. Let him believe what he wants." The fox, knowing the elephant was kind-hearted, said, "But the lion is making others suffer. If he is not stopped, he will continue oppressing everyone." The elephant, who disliked unfairness, finally agreed to do something about it. Elephant trumpeted. Lion roared back. The elephant firmly replied, "You must stop troubling others. This jungle belongs to everyone, not just you." The lion, though fierce, knew he was no match for the mighty elephant. He tried to act brave and said, "I am the king. No one can challenge me." But deep inside, he was afraid. The elephant took a step closer, shaking the ground. Seeing this, the lion understood he had lost. He could not fight such great strength. Realizing that ruling through fear would no longer work, the lion growled in frustration and left the jungle. The smaller animals, once afraid of him, cheered in relief. The fox, now free from the lion's threats, thanked the elephant and promised to use his intelligence to help others, rather than trick them. From that day on, the jungle was peaceful. The elephant was not declared king, but all animals respected him as a wise and just leader. He never misused his strength, but always ensured fairness. The fox also changed his ways and became known for his wisdom rather than his tricks. This story teaches us that true strength is not about ruling through fear, but about kindness and wisdom. Those who misuse power will eventually lose it, while those who help others will always be remembered and respected. A donkey and monkey coexisted near a village. The donkey worked for a kind farmer, carrying heavy loads and plowing fields. In return, the farmer took care of him, giving him food, water, and shelter. The monkey, on the other hand, lived freely in the nearby jungle, swinging from tree to tree and eating fruits all day. One day, while the donkey was resting under a tree after work, the monkey laughed at him, saying, "Why do you work so hard? You carry heavy loads and get only dry grass in return. Look at me. I roam freely, eat sweet fruits, and listen to no one. You should leave this life and join me in the jungle." The donkey thought about the monkey's words and began to feel dissatisfied. Maybe he is right, he thought. The next morning, when the farmer untied him, the donkey ran toward the jungle. The monkey welcomed him excitedly, saying, "Now you will see what true happiness is." For the first few days, the donkey enjoyed his new life. He roamed freely, ate whatever little grass he could find, and rested under trees. However, as time passed, he started facing difficulties. Unlike the farm, the jungle had no one to take care of him. Food and water were scarce, and he often felt weak. One night, while the donkey was sleeping, a pack of wolves passed by and started growling. The terrified donkey ran and barely escaped. The next morning, he told the monkey about the incident, but the monkey simply laughed, saying, "This is how the jungle works. You must survive on your own." The donkey started missing his farm, where he had food, water, and safety. A few days later, as the donkey was drinking water from a river, A tiger spotted him and slowly approached. Sensing danger, the donkey ran for his life, braying loudly. The monkey quickly climbed a tree, but the donkey had nowhere to hide. Just as the tiger was about to pounce, a group of villagers appeared, scaring the tiger away. One of them recognized the donkey and said, "This is the farmer's donkey. He must have gotten lost." They took him back to the farm, where the farmer welcomed him with open arms. The donkey finally realized that freedom without security and responsibility was meaningless. He told the monkey, "True happiness is not just about roaming freely. It is about having a purpose, safety, and someone to care for you." The monkey also understood that not every life is the same. From that day on, the donkey never complained and lived happily on the farm, while the monkey continued enjoying his life in the jungle, now with a newfound respect for others' choices. This story teaches us that, while freedom is valuable, it must come with security and responsibility. Blindly chasing an easy life can lead to hardships, and true happiness comes from appreciating what we have. As years passed, Ali's story spread far beyond his village, reaching nearby towns and even distant lands. People spoke of the humble woodcutter who became a symbol of honesty, wisdom, and kindness. Travelers from different regions came to meet him, eager to hear his advice and learn from his experiences. Many kings and merchants sought his guidance, believing that his truthfulness could help them make just decisions. Despite the fame and respect he earned, Ali remained the same humble and kind-hearted man, always ready to help those in need. Kindness touched many lives. One day, a young boy named Hamza arrived at Ali's home, seeking mentorship. He had heard about Ali's honesty and kindness, and wanted to learn how to live a meaningful life. Ali welcomed him warmly, and began teaching him the importance of patience, hard work, and truthfulness. Hamza stayed with Ali for several months, observing how he treated everyone with fairness, and never let dishonesty or selfishness guide his actions. He learned that true success is not measured by wealth, but by the goodness one spreads in the world. During his time with Ali, Hamza saw firsthand how people from all walks of life came to seek his advice: farmers, traders, village elders, and even noblemen. Ali always listened to them patiently and gave honest solutions to their problems. He taught Hamza that honesty might sometimes lead to difficulties, but in the end, it always brings peace and true success. Hamza, deeply inspired, promised to follow the same path in his own life. When he returned to his village, he shared Ali's lessons with his people, encouraging them to live truthfully and help one another. Over time, his village transformed into a place known for its honesty and kindness, proving that one good person's actions can inspire many others. Meanwhile, Ali's influence continued to grow. Even after his passing, people remembered him as a great teacher and leader. His small school remained open, and his students carried his legacy forward, spreading his teachings to future generations. Every year, on the anniversary of his passing, the villagers gathered to share his story with their children, ensuring that his lessons would never be forgotten. They built a monument in his honor, not just to remember the man, but to celebrate the values he stood for: honesty, kindness, and selflessness. Over time, Ali's story became a legend, passed down from generation to generation. Parents told their children about the wise and truthful woodcutter, and teachers used his story to inspire students to live honest and hardworking lives. His name became a symbol of righteousness, and his legacy lived on in the hearts of those who believed in the power of truth. No matter how much the world changed, Ali's lessons remained timeless, reminding everyone that honesty, kindness, and selflessness always lead to a life of true success and happiness.